Advanced American Government. Good morning. This is Mr. Barr, obviously. Wanted to just touch base with you about how the next few weeks are going to work. So, every week, you're going to get 2 to 3 learning goals from me for this class, and I'm going to provide you with materials you need to fulfill those 2 to 3 learning goals. For example, this week, we're going to spend our time on what it means to be an American citizen. So, that's going to be the focus of this video, and then the assignment that you're going to do on Wednesday. So my goal is I'll have everything posted on Monday, and it's going to be due on Friday. So there will be a couple of things, maybe 3 things, but usually 2 things a week that you can work on and get done so that your learning can continue. And then hopefully we can be back to school together on May 1st. We'll see how that goes. Just make sure you check Google Classroom, answer the questions that are posted there after this video. And if you have any concerns, make sure you reach out to me by my email address or my Twitter feed at the Mr. Barr, and these capitalized at capital THE Mr. Barr is all lowercase. And then just let me know if you have any questions. But that's kind of how the week will go. All right, so let's get started. The first topic this week that I want to spend time on is what I call American citizenship and government. So the first few slides here are going to focus on what it means to be an American citizen. Okay, and just as you might at home, the citizens of America have certain responsibilities. A citizen, okay, is a member of a community who owe loyalty to a government and in turn are entitled to the protection of that government. Kind of goes back to a social contract thing. You give up some of your freedom to government in exchange for them protecting you, providing you with necessary services, and it works out pretty well. But just because you're an American citizen, that comes with a set of responsibilities and duties that you're required to fulfill in some cases and should fulfill in others. So we're going to take a look at those tonight. The idea of citizenship dates back to 2,500 years ago to ancient Greece and Rome. Citizenship gave people legal rights and allowed them to take part in the government, so it was important. Back then, citizens' duties included paying taxes and serving in the armed forces. Over the centuries, new ideas about citizenship replaced Greek and Roman views. In the U.S. today, we don't base our citizenship on gender, wealth, race, or religion. Basically, anybody can be a citizen, and you get there 2 ways. The first way is that you're a citizen by birth. That's called a natural born citizen. Okay, so if you're a natural born citizen, then you're an American citizen by birth. We'll get into that just a little bit more later. Or you become an American citizen by completing a process that's called naturalization. Okay. Any person, let's talk about natural born first. Any person born in the 50 states, the District of Columbia, or Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia, is automatically an American citizen by birth. So if you're born in the United States at all, you're an American citizen by birth. The same is true if you're born in an American territory. Puerto Rico, Guam, America Samoa, the Virgin Islands, Northern Marinara Islands, or on an American military base overseas. That's also considered U.S. soil. 2008, John McCain, senator from Arizona, ran for president. He was allowed to do that because he was born on a military base overseas, but that he was a natural born citizen. Okay. This also applies to children born on American soil, to people who were not U.S. citizens. So hypothetically, an immigrant comes across the border, has a baby. That baby is an American citizen by birth if they're born in the United States, even if the parents aren't. That's called birthright citizenship. It's highly controversial. A lot of people want it ended. Some people don't. This depends on your perspective. To be a citizen, you have to be 18 years old, be a lawful permanent resident for 5 years, be able to read, write, and speak English, have good moral character. I never figured that one out. I don't know who defines that. And show an understanding of U.S. civics. You actually take a test. You go through an interview process, so we don't just let anybody into the country. And then you have to take an oath of loyalty to the United States. Basically, as an American citizen, one of the fundamental principles is the idea that we're all one community. In fact, our national motto is E pluribus unum, which is Latin for out of many one, and that reflects that principle. We all play a part in making our community safe and successful. Essentially, you have two things to do. You either have you have responsibilities as a citizen of America and a duty as citizens of America. Let's look at the duties first. National, state, and local governments require American citizens to perform certain duties. Those duties are set by the laws of the United States. You have 5 duties that you're required to do as an American citizen. Obey the law. Okay, defend the nation. So when you sign up for the military service as a selective service, when you sign up for your driver's license, you're required by law to do that. Are they going to come arrest you if they don't? Of course not, but you're still required by law to do it. Pay taxes, serve in court, and attend school. Those are the 5 requirements that you have to do as an American citizen, legally required. Responsibilities are things that you're not necessarily required to do, but you should do anyway. Okay. For example, being informed and active citizen. That's just something you should do. You should vote. Decisions are made by those who show up. You want to make a difference in your country, your city, your state, show up and vote. That's the most powerful tool that you have. Politicians will listen to you if you vote because that's the thing that matters the most to them. You have to respect the rights of other people. Your free speech rights are fine as long as they don't hinder the rights of other people. Okay, your rights stop when they start impeding on the rights of other people. For example, if you're outside protesting and you're disturbing somebody, you're not allowed to do that. That creates an issue there. Okay, and then you have to promote the common good. We want everybody to be successful. We want to put ourselves aside and do what's best for the country as a whole. All right, we'll stop there. Make sure you answer the questions associated with this video and stay tuned for the next assignment. Have a great day. It's great to be a Bulldog.